So the auction house is officially the cheapest it has ever been, and if you're like me and you like seeing cards actually be accessible, then like the video right now because I'm going to show you guys some really good players that every single person needs to get, and on top of that, tell me a player that you're trying to get, or maybe you're just trying to, you know, get a big player because there's so many good players that every single person needs to get, and we're going to be covering some really good ones, and on top of that, 2K also added the new super packs. Yes, you heard me correctly, 2K added the super packs right here, and so this is going to crash the market even more because obviously we already knew the all-star content completely crashed the markets, but now we have another market crash and you definitely want to take advantage of it. Also tell me how much MT you have. Like I said, tell me a player that you're trying to get because this is the cheapest that we have ever seen the markets. Like, it has completely tanked. Galaxy Opals used to be over, like, literally, I just got an invite from my boy Randy. Hold on, I'm recording a video, my boy. You know, the update just hits. And so Galaxy Opals used to be, you know, over 100K. You know, they used to be like millions, and now you could literally find some good opals for the low. Now, obviously, certain players are still going to be expensive, like the Dark Matter LeBrons, you know, the Dark Matter Giannis's and stuff like that, but the Galaxy opals have completely, you know, dropped in value. There's literally a Jaylen Brown for 72,000 MT, and that's a Galaxy opal. But the plays that you want to look into is, of course, the pink diamond market, though, because the pink diamonds are so good. They're even better than, say, a Galaxy Opal Trae Young. For example, my boy Castle right here, this is a card that I recommend everybody. Now, you got to keep in mind that with the new super packs, you know, these cards are going to get cheaper because they were already pretty cheap, but now, you know, those super packs basically contain all the players that we had this season. And, of course, you know, that includes, you know, Castle. It includes the all-star players. You know, right here, you can, man, he's 35. What? You could probably find him for under 10,000 MT. This is such a good point guard. Like, if you need a PG, you want to pick up somebody like Castle. And again, with those super packs, he's going to be even cheaper. So you could literally snipe right now and make a ton of MT. Like, it's crazy. The market has never been more affordable for everybody. Look at that, 35,000. Really good point guard in my opinion. He's 6'7", 93 pointer, 85 driving dunk, 92 perimeter defense. Anything you can ask for in a point guard, you want to get him. And then of course with these super packs, you know, let's just double confirm that all the all-stars are in here. You know, they got all the Dark Matters, they got all the Galaxy Opals. They got, yeah, basically any player that came out this season is officially in here. So every single player. So all these cards that you see are going to be even cheaper. So yeah, they have the all-star players. Oh, we got to see Big Z because Big Z is a really good pink diamond. Obviously, Bilal is a really good pink diamond too. Castle, I just mentioned it. You know, Sar is a good one too. My goodness. You know, we got ourselves, you know, even Miller. Miller's a really good card to go after. You know, we got a lot of variety. Even just, you know, Connect right here, a really good card as well. Jaime, we got to check his price. Towns right here. You know, Mac's not really a good card, but you do need him for, like, challenges. Bobo, we got to see Bobo's price because he should get cheaper as well. Oh, my goodness. Zach Edey up in here, a really good card as well to pick up. So many different players. Even Kwame Brown. The diamonds are going to be even cheaper, bro. There's so many deals to be just basically had when it comes to that. I'm definitely going to be opening those super packs, you know, for a future video, obviously. But I do want to take a look at somebody like Kwame Brown just to see, like, how cheap he has gotten. Just because, yeah, 8,000 MT, dude. If you're like on such a budget, you want to pick up Kwame Brown, bro. 8,000, and remember with the super packs, it's gonna get even cheaper. Okay, so if you can get them for like 5,000, 7,000, you want to pick them up. Like, it's crazy how cheap these cards are, man. Oh my goodness. And I do want to see Big Z's price right here just to take a look because I did mention him in, you know, the super packs. Is he up by now? He is, wow, 45K. Man, I almost bought that because I thought that was a snipe, but you can see, like, even you're getting a 7'3". Buy him, guys. But he's gonna get cheaper with the super packs too. Buy him. 120 billion% recommended. Buy him. And also my boy Zachary right here, I recommend him as well. Just curious to see what his price is right now. Yeah, about 20K. You can tell how good the card is because, you know, it's already pretty cheap in the market. Everything is cheap, but you know, if it's like 15K, that's when you know it's a little better. You know what I'm saying? Really good card. Yeah, 15,000. He's going to be cheaper as well, even though he already is probably the cheapest he's going to be, honestly. 16K for this card is crazy. 6'10 shooting guard, 93 ball, 85 driving dunk, 88 perimeter defense, 88 speed. He's also a player that I would definitely buy. I got to take a look at somebody, you know, old school, because Paolo is still such a good card. I just want to see, like, his diamond rights. Let's take a look at what we got right here. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's on the auction house. The auction house is actually kind of Why am I a little laggy? Oh my goodness, I've never seen more people. Dude, 50K for Paolo. If you get him, you know, this is one of the cards that I love every, you know, basically the whole year. I recommend this card every time there's a market crash. He is so good, mainly because he can play the small forward position. And if you find one with Hall of Fame badges, which you definitely can, look at this one. 13 Hoff badges. He's a holographic, and you can pick him up for literally 52K. So if you do have more MT, obviously you would want to pick up like a Paolo. If you got some MT, you know, there's players like Bobo that people want to pick up. I'm just curious to see his price just because of the market crash. Wow. Is he a buy now? There's no way he's a buy now, right? That would be insane if Bobo's a buy now. Let's see. Oh, but you could probably get him about 100K though. Look at this. No one's even bidding on this. 28 seconds left. Are you kidding me? Hold on. This might be a steal. This might be a steal. 92K. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nobody is literally bidding on these cards because everything is just so cheap. So you could definitely find them for like a buy now. Somebody did put a bid for 92K. Yeah, that's a good bid. I have all this MT, so I might have to start bid sniping because I have a feeling Bobo's price is probably going to go up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, you know, everything that's going down. Yeah, he sold for like 90K. That's crazy. But remember, though, even though pink diamonds are really good, I'm going to give you guys some sauce right now, okay? Y'all ready for Bilal? This card is a must-have player. Like, he's so good. Like, he's one of those cards that every single person needs to get. And for his price, oh my goodness, look at that. Actually, you can probably find him for under 10K. Now with the, you know, super packs and everything. Let's see if you can find him for like 10K-ish. Wow. Yep, you can. Such a good shooting guard, guys. If you're on a budget again, 91 three-pointer, 90 driving dunk, 92 perimeter defense, 88 speed. Why would you not get this card? Like, I'm literally going to invest in him because I think his value is going to go up too. You know, you got pink diamonds like SAR as well. You know, SAR up in here. Really good pink diamond too. His Ruby card. Basically, any Ruby card that was good before the All-Star content, like, they got updated pink diamonds. And he's so good for 50K as well. Really good power forward. Mainly because he can do everything. He's 7'1", 87 three-pointer, 90 driving dunk, 83 perimeter defense, 83 speed. I think I'm probably going to invest in some SARs as well. Because 50K for this card, if it wasn't for the All-Star contents and everybody going crazy with super packs, All-Star packs, he would be over 100K easily. Really good card. And then even like I said, the pink diamonds, you know, the All-Star, it's really just the All-Star players that are like must-have pickup players. Because at the moment, like, you could literally find a bunch. Look at Jaime. Brandon Miller, 14K. And they're even cheaper than that. That's just me doing 20,000 MT. Like, you want to pick up a Miller. Jaime is not a bad option. I want to see what the cheapest pink diamond is right now. Because the Opal's already under 50K. But it's really the pink diamond market that you want to look into. Because the pink diamonds are the hidden gems. Those are the cards you really, really want to get. And then even then, if there's another player you want to pick up, it's going to be the cheapest they've ever been, right? You know, Connect right here. You know, a shooting guard as well. I think Bilal is better than him, but he's also an option. You know, you got a bunch of other players up in here. Yeah, so the pink diamond market. How is Jaime 10K, bro? I love his diamond. 93 pointer, 95 driving dunk, 89 perimeter defense, 88 speed. Like, you want to pick him up if you need a small forward. Look at all the cheap pink diamonds, though. I definitely wouldn't pick up, like, D, Chris Paul, you know, stuff like that. But if there is a player that you did want to pick up, you know, everything is cheap in the auction house. Even Draymond Green. Listen, Draymond Green, you know, he wilded in real life, but as a small forward 6'6", you know, he's not the worst option, you know what I mean? Just because of how cheap he is, and he can play the small forward position, he's basically a lockdown player. You know, you can still shoot with him. You can still, you know, basically it's the defense for him. You know, Miller up in here. You can get him under 10K, 6'7", shooting guard, 93 three-pointer, 95 driving dunk. You know, 91 speed. Like, it's so crazy how cheap, like, this is my favorite time of the year in my team because it just gives everybody options. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to pick up some really good pink diamonds, they definitely can. If they want to open packs, they definitely can. If you want to get the free grindable content, you definitely can do that too. Like, there's something for everybody, right? And so the pink diamonds are really good. You know, I do want to see somebody like Jaren Jackson Jr. though, because he's also a really good diamond that I highly recommend. Like, he's so good. Like, I know he got his Opal, but man, Triple J is so good. Still, even right now, he's still one of the best diamonds, one of the best cards in the game. 42K, if you can find one with legend badges, you definitely want to take advantage of that. You know, 40K, that's just crazy because this card is so good. I know he has his Opal. Actually, let's take a look at his Opal, shall we? I'm just very curious to see what his Opal price is going for. Yeah, that's a good price in my opinion, bro. With the extra Hoff badges, obviously, Opal's going to have better stats. But again, if you're on a budget, you want to pick up the diamond one, highly recommend Triple J. with the super packs, you might find one for a buy now because, you know, those are going to have all the season, you know, the 4 players that we have, all stars, you know, every player we had this season. Really good card. I do want to see some other opals right here just to see if there's any more like hidden gems. You know, James Harden is a good price. Penny Hardaway, he's cheap as well. You know, Cade, he's still going to be a little pricey, but, you know, Castle is as good in my opinion. You know, but you can get him too. John Wall right here. You know, he's a great point guard. Jimmy Butler, great shooting guard. Basically, any card that you did want to pick up right now, that you had your, you know, other than Wemby, which if you saw that bag opening, that thing was crazy, huh? It's wild. Yeah, even Anthony Edwards. I wonder how many opals are buy nows now. Because you guys remember when, yeah, wow. I remember we used to check buy now for opals, and you wouldn't find a single one. There was not a single Galaxy opal that you could buy. And now you can literally, you know, baby Jokic right here, you know, he's a power forward. I would probably still take like a Triple J, you know, over him. And I know what you're saying, but Carlos, you know, opal versus, you know, diamond, nah, it's not always about the tier, okay? Diamonds, pink diamonds, they are all hidden gems, like it's crazy. So yeah, it's mainly my boy Pistol Pizza by now. Oh, you hate to see it. If you know, you know what I'm saying. And then of course the dark matters are still going to be, you know, some of the most expensive cards, because that's just kind of like how it is at the moment. You know, even though with the super packs and everything, I mean, even Jalen Brunson is pretty cheap. You know, you got all these other players, but, you know, there's always going to be those top cards that are always going to be expensive, of course, like the Giannis, the LeBron James. But listen, if you pick up the Castle, you pick up the SAR, the Triple J, you know, those pink diamonds that I mentioned, you're going to be sitting pretty. And also, you know, with the new super packs, it's going to get even cheaper. And definitely stay tuned for a pack opening. In the meantime, definitely check out the other free stuff 2K added. Check out the pack opening. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.